Hey up everybody, this is a bonus video. So my normal videos are still released on Thursdays at 6 PM. However, this video is going to show you how I've used a Jackery over the last few weeks for my power needs. So come and join me if you're interested. So hey up everybody, I'm Heidi and I live aboard my Narrowboat as a continuous cruiser, which means I move around the system and I don't have a marina or a fixed base, so I'm often without shoreline power. I rely on the solar on my boat and my engine to charge my batteries. So I've recently been sent a Jackery, which a lot of boaters have, but I'm going to be putting it through its test to see if it'll work for me. Will I be able to run my printers and my card reader and all the things that I need like that for my business off this little box? Let's give it a go. So this is what I received. I received the Jackery, which is in here with all the cables, everything, this lovely little bag. And I was quite surprised at how light the actual Jackery was, considering it's a lithium battery. Very light, very portable. And I also got the solar panel with it as well, and this is fantastic. It's really easy to pick up. It's got a very solid handle on it. And the solar panel can also be used as a standalone charging device on its own too. Now it's going to be an absolutely honest review. I got sent the Jackery for free. I do not get paid, but the conditions of getting it for free was that I give a completely honest opinion on using it and putting it through its paces. So that's what I'm going to do. Will it work for me as a boater? Will it work for me as a musician? Will it work for my business? Will it run my printers? Let's give it a go. Let's see how it is. So it's quite a cold autumnish day today, even though it's August. We've had a terrible weather here in England. But let's just have a look what it's on now. So when I got it, it was on 44% charge when I've taken it out of the box. So I'm now going to put it on charge with my solar panel and see how long it takes to charge. So first thing I want to do is lock it up. Luckily the hand grips are quite solid and you can fit a lock through them quite easily. It's mainly just to stop a passing thief grabbing it or from it getting blown off into the canal. But the cable is still long enough for me to just put the Jackery inside the rear doors out of view. So even on this quite dull day, we're putting in 17 watts at the moment. Obviously once this cloud goes over the sun we might get a little bit more. But it's a good chance to see on a dull day, because this is what Britain's like most of the time in the UK, how long it will take to charge from 44% up to 100. Living the dream, living off grid, aboard my Narrowboat. I still have to make money. I still have to fund myself around the waterways. I cruise around, get to little villages or towns, put out some stock and try and make a little bit of money. Now the best thing for me with the Jackery has been the fact that it's like being a market trader. You're outdoors, I can't keep running in and out the boat, but having the Jackery by the side of me, I can be charging my phone, I can be messing about on my phone, I can be charging my card reader, which is really important at the moment because a lot of people aren't carrying cash. So it's absolutely fantastic for just things like that. And the second thing is I have a badge making business. Now that's based from a website, so I can do that anywhere I am. And basically I take orders in, I do all the designing on Photoshop, so I'm working on a laptop. I then have various printers and I also have an electronic cutter which cuts the circles for me, and then I just then have to hand press the badges. So I can hand press the badges anytime, but the printing, the cutting, the designing is all done using electricity. So let's just put it through its paces. Let's see if I can do these things using just the Jackery. It's printing my badges, my orders, so I don't have to put the engine on. I don't have to put my inverter on, it's all just doing it from this power pack, so that's fantastic. So I've printed out this morning's orders now and I've used 1%. I'm now going to try and cut these badges using a plotter. It is working, absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see what else I can try on it in a minute now. Let's see if this works. So I'm back inside now and this is where I'm up to with the Jackery, okay? So basically It was on 80% when I started today, and the reason being is yesterday when I charged it up from the solar, I used my laptop last night with it plugged in, and it fully charged my laptop and it took it down from 100% to 80%. Then today I had it outside whilst I was trading, and during that time I had my card reader plugged into it and my phone. Now my phone, it charged it to 100%, and then I was messing about on it plugged in. Then I came in and made up all my badge orders, so I had my printer going and I had my silhouette plotter cutter going, which was absolutely fantastic that it ran those, so that was brilliant. And then I went outside and I played on my keyboard for about an hour with it plugged into the Jackery. And I also charged a GoPro battery. And at the moment now, it is on 73%. So I've plugged in my iPad. Now my iPad is at 52%. So I've plugged that in now, and I'm hoping that's going to drain it a bit, because I want it to be drained so that I can see how long it takes to charge it from the mains. Over winter I do a lot of artisan markets, and a lot of these, they don't have power to your stall. You're outdoors, you're in a gazebo thing and you've got no power, and we take all our badges, and sometimes people say, could I do a custom order? And a lot of the time we say, yeah, that's fine, you need to email it to us and we'll bring it for you next week. But this means I'll be able to do it there and then. I can take my printer, take my laptop, take my cutter and my badge maker, which takes no power, so that's all right because everything's hand pressed. But I could just be doing orders there, so it opens up a lot more possibilities for me as a little business as well. So loads of boaters are going to say, why do you need a Jackery when you've got solar panels on your boat, you've got a batch of batteries and you've got your engine that charges your batteries up? Well, you're right, but my engine is really, really noisy. It's an old Lister HR2. And I don't tend to run it when I'm stationary, so that's the first thing. Second thing is, if I come back really late one night, we can only run our engines on a boat or generators between 8 in the morning and 8 in the evening. So if I come back late one night and I've not had a chance to charge my boat batteries, I can't charge my phone, I can't charge my iPad, I can't do any printing and things like this. The Jackery is perfect for situations like that. It's not an alternative power source, it's an extra, it's something extra. And all those boaters, we love an extra gadget, and this now will give me loads more flexibility of when I do my work, and I just think it's fantastic. I was going to wait with the Jackery so I could charge it off the engine, try and flatten it, but just using phones and GoPros and iPads, I can't get it to flatten. I've been doing it for 2 days and we're still on 40-odd%. So I'm going to charge it right up now, and then I'm going to try to charge my switch kit on it. I have an electric battery for my bike. I'm going to see if it'll do that, but we'll see later on. Let's charge it first. So the brilliant thing about the Jackery is the solar panel is quite portable and you can turn it to the sun. So on a day like today when I'm sat outside, it's putting in 64 watts, which is amazing. So that'll have that charged up in no time. I'm now going to try and charge something quite heavy duty, which is the electric battery for my bike, and it's a switch kit battery and it's 85 watts. So let's see now if I can actually drain that Jackery. Let's see if it does it, because the thing is with an electric bike, you're meant to charge it every time you've used it. So let's see if this Jackery will do that. So it is causing it to whir. Straight away the fans come on the inverter within my Jackery, and if we have a look, so this is the highest powered thing I've actually used on the Jackery. So let's see now, will it actually charge my electric bike? It'd be fantastic if it does. It's just been over 2 hours. I've just come back to check on the Jackery to see how it's getting on with the switch, and the switch is now charged, the green light's on. So charging the electric bike has taken it down quite significantly, and it's quite warm as well to the touch now. So that's took it down to 39%. So we still couldn't get it to flatten. We charged both the phones last night and the iPad and a GoPro camera battery, and it still wasn't flat. So I've put it on charge now whilst the engine's running on my boat through the inverter. So hopefully by the time I get to my destination, I'll be at 100%. So remember guys, the Jackery that I've been testing is a 240. There are other Jackeries available, much bigger ones. There's quite a few stages for power. So obviously if you're going to use more power hungry things, you're going to need to get a bigger one. But for me, with all my things, such as the keyboard, my laptop, my iPad, my phones, my GoPro batteries. It's perfect for me, and the little one is just great for that. But if you are going to go with bigger things, then you're going to need to get a bigger one. Would I have bought one? Well, after getting mine for free and using it every day for the last 2.5 weeks, I'm absolutely loving it. So yes, I would go out and buy one. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I can't give you an opinion how long it'd last over 12 months or in 2 years time. I don't know anything about that, but just as it's been, it's just an absolutely handy gadget. Fantastic, brilliant for all my market trading, my trading from the boat. It's just a brilliant bit of kit, so I'm loving it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it, and I've enjoyed using my Jackery, and I'm absolutely loving it. I really am. So I might do another one after a year to see how it is faring after a year. So we'll see. Anyway guys, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.